Here's how, as a DJ, you can stop people fighting at the end of the night and also get people out of your nightclub quicker at the end of the night. Now, my name's AD West. I've been a professional DJ for over 12 years. When I started DJing, I actually was brand new to it. I got the job kind of by accident, really. And the venue that I was working in wasn't very busy. And as I sort of got better at DJing, I got offered Friday and Saturday nights. So I was the main resident DJ. And the Saturday night, where I was the only DJ, we got it to capacity. When I started, it was like 200 people that were there on a Saturday night. And then we regularly got it up to like 600 people every single Saturday. But with that success came a few problems. It was difficult to get people out of the nightclub at the end of the night because everyone was leaving at the same time. There's massive queues for taxis and there's loads of fights, which meant the police were coming all the time. There's ambulances, and it meant staff were having to stay longer to clean up. Management was sometimes staying till 6 in the morning dealing with police and ambulance and things like that. And it was just causing us loads of trouble. So one day the owner of the nightclub actually came to me and said, "What do you think about doing a couple of slow songs at the end of the night?" And I was in two minds because I like slow songs, I like all songs really. But I didn't want to look stupid in front of, hundreds of people. But his thinking was, hardly anyone spends any money for the last hour of the night, and the last half an hour of the night, no one's spending any money. So we don't really need people in there. So we need to do something that's not telling them to go, but it's putting it into the head that it's sort of maybe a good time to go and get a taxi before there's queues. So what I would do is the last 3 songs of the night, 2 or 3 songs of the night, would be slower songs. There'd be like a dance song to sort of finish the main music, and then a slightly slower one, maybe like an up-tempo pop song, and then a slower one than that, and then maybe like a power ballad at the end. But stuff that everyone loves, stuff that people can sing along to, something that suits the audience. It could be anything like Gangsta's Paradise, it could be Stand By Me. Even that song from Frozen goes well at Christmas. You've Got the Love, the Florence and the Machine version, goes down really well at the end of the night. Now, I didn't lose the dance floor. The people on the dance floor would go mental. It was actually a better reaction to those songs than to any other songs I was playing for the whole of the night. But the people who weren't on the dance floor would gradually start to leave. And it meant there were no queues for the taxis, which meant there were no fighting. People were leaving sooner, so staff were able to go home on time. And because there was no fighting, there was no police, and the management weren't having to stay later. And it meant we didn't get our license taken off us. So that is how a DJ can sort of affect the end of the night. We didn't lose any money. I thought there might be a possibility that I would look daft, but I actually looked better. People actually really enjoyed those last songs and would